Hello. Today is not an unboxing video. Today we are having a haul video. I went to a very large flea market in Jones, Oklahoma yesterday, and I spent around $50, a little bit more than that, on what we are going to be taking a look at today. So it is the majority dolls. Of course, that's what this channel is about. We are going to start with the largest dolls and move down to the smallest dolls, and I will kind of give you a price range of what I spent on them as we go. So this first doll that we're going to take a look at, this is one I bought near the end of our trip. I bought it with another doll and actually got a deal. They were both marked $5 each, but she asked me for $7 for both of them. This doll is a Victoria Ashley original musical porcelain doll. Her wind-up key is attached. It does play Wish Upon a Star. She does have the original clothing. It's all marked with tags. She does look like she's in pretty good condition. She's very dirty. Unfortunately, the soles of her shoes have come off, as you can see down here, but this will be an easy fix with some pretty strong glue. None of the leather has come off from the actual insole, so that'll be okay. We'll get that fixed for her. Unfortunately, she does have a very large crack here. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes under the wig, around her ear, down the back of her neck, and on the back of her head. So this is going to be a large crack that we'll need to fix, and it comes up this way. It's almost like this whole chunk is getting ready to come out. The Victoria Ashley doll measures 14.5 inches. This was the second doll that I got for the $7 bundle. She just had such a charming little face. Her curls are all still intact on her wig, and I've never really seen a porcelain doll with eyes kind of sculpted like this. She has a very cute grin. She reminded me of Shirley Temple. I don't believe that that's what she was modeled after, but she does remind me of her. She has a very cute, sweet little dress. She also has the issue with the soles coming off. They're both still intact, but just barely. I was able to find a maker's mark, or maybe the artist here on the back. Diana Effner with 2 F's. And there's a code 3998P. She measures 14 inches altogether. This doll, I can't get her all in the frame. She is a very large doll. Of course, one of her legs has come loose, and the hook, as you can hear, is rattling around there. I'll be able to fish that out at some point. So she is kind of missing a leg here, but I have it. I can put her back together. She was marked $30, but I got her for $1. I could not find any maker's marks on her at all. I could not find any tags in the clothing, so unfortunately I can't tell you where she came from. But there were some kind of like stamps in the back. There was the number 2, the number 1, and 2 capital H's. I'm not sure if those pertain to her lot number or where she was made or anything like that, but that's all I could find. This doll measures a whopping 21 inches. This is the last of the large dolls that I purchased. She was one of the first ones that I picked up, which is a little bit of an issue with the eye. I don't know if there's some hair that's caught in there. She comes in this gorgeous red dress. I did not find any tags. She did not come with any shoes, but she did have this stand attached. And I believe that on the back of her head is stamped EEGEE Co, and then has the date 1963. This doll in the beautiful red dress measures 15 inches from the top of her head to her feet. Okay, so now we're going to start doing the smaller dolls. I've zoomed in a little bit. This doll is about 11 inches in height, so she is not quite Barbie length, but a little bit smaller. I really love these sleepy eye dolls. I have several of the smaller ones that I've been collecting with hopes to refurbish or, you know, maybe do other things with. I just personally love them. They don't have a lot of articulation, but they just have so much character. This is a Madame Alexander doll. It is part of the Alexanderkins line. This is the original outfit that the doll came with. It has the Alexanderkins by Madame Alexander tag still attached. It is in kind of rough condition. Of course, the ribbons that attach to the neck are fraying and coming off of the actual dress. I paid $30 for this doll, and then she included this dress as well. So I found this dress super charming. There's no tags. It looks like it was handmade. So this little blue gingham and yellow floral fabric dress measures about 6 inches from the neck to the base of the skirt, and it is for dolls with a waist most likely about 8 inches. So let's take a look at her. She let me know that this was her personal doll she grew up with. This dress was made by her mother. She has sweet little red lips. She is a sleepy eye doll. Her eyes are kind of blue. I believe they match the dress pretty closely. She does have some defects on her face. I believe it's just external, maybe pin or something. Her eyebrows are very tiny. She has very light bangs. And you can see there's some stitching along the wig here. I'm not a fan of this, so I'm not sure if she had a hat on originally, but the hat is gone. So all of the following dolls I bought from the same vendor. This was a vendor that was there last year. I purchased a lot from her. She has an abundance of doll parts, doll pieces, doll clothes. She makes art out of the dolls, but I love going there for the pieces. You know, I repair a lot, so it's nice to find pieces that I was looking for. And this time when I went, I was not disappointed, and I found pieces that I needed to repair other dolls, and was super excited on all of the extra stuff I found as well. So we'll take a look at everything I got from her stall. I think I paid in total $5 to $7 for this whole bag, everything. So let's take a look at everything we got from her stall. So we're gonna take a look at the largest doll I got from her today. This is a Mattel brand doll, like Barbie type. The date is 1963. She did she did have rooted lashes and rooted hair, but this face sculpt is one of the sculpts that I have come to love, and I am trying to get as many of them as possible. This doll, like most Barbies, measures anywhere from 11 to 12 inches. Okay, so this was a set of dolls that I found. I had seen them previously on Mercari, and they were I won't say expensive or out of my price range, but I didn't feel comfortable spending the amount that they were asking for on the dolls. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I feel like I will butcher the name, but it says 20 centimeter and PVC, which I'm assuming is the size of the doll and what it's made of. And then it says made in Czechoslovakia. All right, this is the girl in the blue dress. She is super cute. On her back, it is written Hong Kong, but that's the only thing I could find written on her. There's no tags on the outfits. She has pretty auburn hair with a light blue bow. She has sculpted eyelashes, blue eyes, light pink lips. She has a lot of discoloration in her face. I see this a lot in Barbie doll legs, where you have the blue coming through on the vinyl. She measures about 6 inches tall, so she is on the shorter side, but I think she has adorable features and her clothes suit her very well. All right, this is a tiny porcelain doll. I have several of these already in all different makes and models, and she measures about 5 inches tall. There are no tags in the clothing, and the only marking she has on her is the number 4. But I was able to find both her little white shoes. There's no writing on the bottom of them, but there are 2 little holes, maybe implying she had a stand at one point. So I have no idea where she's from, and she's without a head, but I would assume somewhere around 8 inches is the height of this doll. These last dolls are going to be pretty much in pieces. The reason I have purchased all 4 of these bodies with no arms, they all have the sculpted heels still on them, and the ones that I own currently no longer have these sculpted heels. These dolls, just if you're curious, they measure 8 inches as well. This is another one of those head sculpts that I'm absolutely in love with. This one has the sculpted eyelashes. It has that same profile that I'm in love with. Now these two little heads, they are identical. They're both on these weird pins. There's no mark on them, so I don't know what they are, who they came from, or why they're on these pins, both of them. But they seem to be maybe manufactured that way, I'm not sure. This is a very versatile dress. I was super excited to find it. So in the bottom, you'll see this very thin, it's almost like a lining fabric. As the base of the dress, there is a lace over the skirt, that lining fabric again, lace sleeves. So as you'll see here in the sleeves, they have a drawstring here where you can tighten the sleeves to match the wrist circumference. There is a drawstring around the neck and a drawstring around the waist. The reason I grabbed this is it is the perfect length for my BJDs. I have a 24-inch and an 18-inch BJD, and this dress is 10 inches from the neck to the bottom. So that's a pretty cute baby doll length for a BJD. So the other items that I got in this haul that are not really dolls, but maybe doll related. I got a key for my wind-up clock, finally. Another purchase that I made, I took them off and they're actually on her right now, but I did buy these baby shoes for $5. One of the very first items that I got, but this is the last one I'm going to show you in the video today. I'm not sure if this was made to be like a key holder you hang by the door, or if it was meant for jewelry, but I find that these types of things have lots of different purposes you can come up with. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please come back. There will be more videos like this with similar content. Please consider subscribing. Make sure you comment below if you have questions. Please stick around, look for future videos, and I will see you soon.